James Melendez, Le Chablissiene Premier Cru. I'll tell you more about this Chablis wine. Stay tuned. So here's what we have in front of us on my show today. So we have Chablis Premier Cru for Cham. This is a producer, Le Chablissiene 2016 vintage, 13% ABV. The back label for you to view here. Chablis is fantastic, wonderful. It's an appellation in France that only has one wine, that is Chardonnay. Hence, you're not going to see Chardonnay on the label because Chablis is synonymous, at least in this region, with Chardonnay. So you do have Kimmeridgian limestone that is a basis of the region's soil content. And really to give that homage back to the minerality is what I taste in the wine itself. I was on a Twitter tasting and one of the winemakers on that Twitter tasting was talking about how minerality is controversial to talk about. I've never thought it controversial insofar as I like to use that as a set of words that I can describe a wine in. So from ground to the wine glass. And I think people get really wrapped up in that. I don't. I really lean on talking about words like oyster shell or salinity, or talking about crushed rocks or whatever it might be, because ultimately I think that is part of wine. It is really not to be so separated from the ground it grows on, right? So you have wine grapes in all different soil contents around the planet, and somehow they're going to taste differently wherever they're grown. Of course, vinification in terms of the winemaker's vision can also enter into it. So I have reviewed their Petit Chablis as well. So on this wine, on the nose, I'll tell you first the point score, 93 points out of 100 points. And compare and contrast this with, say, New World Chardonnay. New World Chardonnays tend to be much more alcoholic. Let's imagine, having oysters, fruit de mer. It's going to be fantastically gorgeous with this wine as well. So here we go. So on this, notes of boss pear, a bit of Meyer lemon, almond, and white flowers. Nicely done. And next, the palate characterization. Awash with minerality, and that minerality is really in harmony with the lower ABV. So deeply, beautifully rich minerality on the palate. It's fantastically gorgeous. A Camas pear characterization, dried apple rings, which I think that's a really nice characterization. So broken, decomposed granite is really speaking to me, at least in the palate. Camas pear, a bit of dried apple rings, and flower notation. 93 points out of 100 points. Stay tuned, more reviews to come. I do have some more Chablis to review, all Premier Cru. So it was a fantastic tasting of going through Premier Cru Chablis. Questions and comments down below. The like button's down below, so please hit that button. And right up here is the subscribe button, so please hit that button. And the reason to do so is very simple. You're gonna see the latest videos that I am producing. Pick and choose what you want to see, because I do understand I produce a lot of videos and you may not be interested in seeing all of them. But the ones you do see, I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and we can have a social media handshake. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and WordPress. Stay tuned for more wines to come. Santé.